Hello and welcome. We're back. Finals. Death Shadow versus...
Blue Light Control.
Yeah.
Blue Light Control is looking the goods.
Certainly is. The Death Shadow, I think we've discussed in previous matches, regarded as one of the better decks in the format currently.
Yep.
Blue Light Control, I guess one of those decks that rewards player skill good. Can just be good, right?
It's a tap-out control deck.
Yep.
So you need to know what's up in a lot of the matchups, which Marcus has clearly proven that he does know what's
Yes,
up. Watching that quarterfinal against Martin or Dave?
Yes,
Martin.
Martin. Yeah, that was a slog.
Oh,
that was a slog.
the Enchantress deck just drew it out, and Marcus, got to get in up to 30 counters. So we see a turn 1 Inquisition here.
So Thoughtseize, that's
Probably more
Inquisition,
than
rather.
likely taking that Gideon or the Spreading Seas. Depends on what Riley's mana base in hand is like.
the Spreading Seas can be
It's
quite...
card advantage. It's not card advantage. It shuts down some of Riley's mana and also just redraws Marcus.
It can be quite impactful to the Grixis deck, taking him off a colour. Yeah, so he's worried about his mana base.
He could also just have other discard effects.
Yeah, exactly. Get something else.
He can just next turn go after the Gideon.
Yeah, because
I think Gideon is more of a worry.
Yeah, Spreading Seas is the only card he could cast on this net conceivably cast.
Yeah, or the Wall of Omens that is also in hand. You're never taking that over the other cards.
Nope.
I think the Gideon is a big game if it resolves.
Yes,
which it is not.
Which it's not going to. So I imagine. Oh no! So you did draw a path.
Nah, we're taking Gideon.
You just take Gideon here? Yeah, okay.
If Gideon sits on the board, because Riley goes tall, he doesn't go wide.
Yeah, right.
So Gideon's just going to keep going up again and picking one of them to not be able to deal damage.
Yep.
And then eventually emblems, or it turns to the corner and starts beating down itself.
Sure. Yeah.
I feel like it is Gideon that we're meant to take here.
The
other option
looks like he's considering.
You could take the Path or the Wrath, but I feel like it's Gideon.
Yeah, so take Gideon.
He does take the Gideon.
Yep, correct play. All right, so Riley demonstrating what this deck does. This suicide-ish deck, already down to 13 life. That is a fetch into a shock into a fetch into a shock, and a Thoughtseize. So, yeah, a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's tough because the opponent can just turn the corner into you very quickly because you've gone and done most of the work. Yeah,
and there's another shock.
Here's another shock going down to 10.
Yep.
So Death Shadow is now 3/3 if it ever enters the battlefield.
Yep. For the low cost of 1 black.
1 black for a 3/3. That's above rate.
It's not bad.
And then it gets better.
So very strong card in this matchup. I expect to have
down to 8.
Somewhat of
Death Shadow's a 5/5.
Cycling Street Wraith. The Colligan's Command in Riley's hand is a very good card in this matchup, I think.
Not as good as you'd first think.
I guess maybe...
Marcus's Path to Exile is a targeted removal, so they're only taking 1 and they're exiling.
Yeah, true.
The Wrath of Gods obviously put stuff in the bin.
Yeah, okay.
This is going to take a Thoughtseize or an Inquisition.
Maybe not
Thoughtseize.
as good. So he's going to rip the Thoughtseize.
This is probably taking the Wrath.
Yeah, the Path. The Wrath or the Path. 2 paths, so you're taking the Wrath. I think.
Yeah. Yep. 2 path is still a very good spot to be in. That Snapcaster can't get through the Wall of Omens. A line Riley can take is to ping it for 2 it blocks.
He does have a Death Shadow in hand. And he could also ping it for 2.
Which will
Death Shadows in hand. That feels bad if you're Riley knowing your opponent has 2
paths.
2 paths.
Here we go. Here's the Colligan's play. Oh no.
Nope. Oh, that can't be right.
I almost feel like I want to ping that and make Marcus discard.
That can't be right.
It's fine.
Your opponent's just going to immediately path. Why? I mean, it empties your opponent's hand. So your opponent's going to...
And Marcus didn't go for it.
He didn't path end of turn.
Is he respecting Stubborn Denial? Or is he just trying to get a Supreme Verdict for more value?
Well, he drew a Gideon.
Detention Sphere is another...
Yeah, I don't know if I agree. Again...
If Marcus has Detention Sphere, that's very good here.
I mean, Riley obviously, this is the finals of a very large event, 40 players. So he knows what he's doing, but I'd like, again, this is one of those situations where I'd love to hear the discussion as to why he played the way he did. And so there's path 1.
Oh, I think Marcus didn't path because he doesn't want Riley to untap with more lands this turn.
Yeah, fair enough. Keeping you off the land is fine. I mean, I just don't know if I agree with Riley's play of playing out both the Death Shadows into the known double path.
I agree.
When you had alternatives.
I do feel like he could have pinged and made Marcus discard, started attacking Marcus's hand a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that was your plan from the get-go. You've already...
Well, he only had 2 paths in hand. You would have got rid of one of his Path of Exiles. He only had 2 cards in hand. Both were path. Or did he have a land as well?
I think he might have had a land.
I don't know if he had a land as well. If he had 3 cards. If he had 2 cards, then...
This Wall of Omens is just going to keep checking that Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah. So thoughts,
and so by shooting it for 2 last turn, you now have Snapcaster pushing some damage.
Yeah.
Anyway,
taking the opportunity.
We'll move on from it.
Yeah, taking the opportunity. He does have another Colligan's. That is still a play, so he still has the ability to do that.
Yeah, he's a fatty.
Yeah, he's a big one.
Big 5/5. Death Shadow is a 6/6.
Yep.
And a 2/1 Snapcaster. So there's still a lot of damage on board.
Yep. And
Riley could, regardless of whether we think he made the right play or not, he's still in a pretty commanding spot.
Look, the other thing, maybe he just literally wanted Marcus. He wanted to oblige Marcus to use the path.
Yeah.
Which he still has one, so he's still got which Riley knows about. So there's the second path.
And so Marcus kind of really wants the Wrath effect.
Okay, so chooses to path the Death Shadow, not the Gangler. Much of a muchness, except for the fact that Death Shadow can get a little bit bigger.
Yep, and it also comes...
There's the Stubborn Denial.
Yep, so the Stubborn Denial is main board.
Yes. That is that again, the Stubborn Denial...
It's a big game.
Yeah, the Stubborn Denial definitely demonstrating...
Been doing huge work
it is. I don't think that card's ever cast and not been a blowout. When your opponent is casting something into your Stubborn Denial and you're countering it with Stubborn Denial, it's for something big. It's pivotal.
And it's a hard counter. It's a 1 mana negate at the moment because he's got the Gurmag Angler.
Yep. All right, so Riley in a very good spot here. He's just gonna Yep.
So here's the line that we were talking about earlier, and he's gone and done it now.
Well, but this time, granted, Riley demonstrating knowledge. I guess this time the card forcing Marcus to discard the only card he had left in hand, removing his blocker completely, leaving him with 1 land. Basically,
and Marcus has just declared the race.
Yeah.
He's saying, I've got you dead next turn if you don't have an answer.
Yep.
You don't have me dead next turn. I'm going to try.
That is a Thoughtseize, you're dead.
Marcus just playing to his outs.
Yeah, Marcus is playing it and he gets there. So this is what you were talking about earlier where... as discussed earlier, the suicide aspect of the Grixis Shadow decks
just allows your opponent to just turn the corner on you.
Yep. So that's game 1 going in favour of Marcus. Yeah. The moment it's weird because Marcus didn't really do any damage.
If Riley had have taken the line we were talking about earlier, the same line he ended up doing 3 turns later.
Yeah, he probably would have
that
come out ahead.
Snapcaster gets to push some damage in.
Marcus isn't on 1.
And Marcus is on 1. Again.
Yep. Well, you should be there. Why aren't you in the finals?
Because I'm not that good.
That's right.
I'm happy to talk about it from a bird's eye view.
Yeah, exactly. Throw stones from the gallery.
Yeah.
Peanuts.
I'm going to sit on my high horse over here.
Exactly. That's why I like it. I get to tell people that they're wrong and I'm not. And then I get proven wrong and that's fine. So we're going to go to sideboard.
They're prepping for attrition.
The game's going to go longer, I think, post-board.
Marcus is probably likely to bring in the Elspeth. The Celestial Purge is coming in. Blessed Alliance has a shot of coming in. Glimmer has a shot of coming in. Monastery Mentors, probably not. Rest in Peace is okay in the mirror, but you turn off your Snapcasters.
They turn off your Snappies, but they turn off their Delve.
So I'm not sure.
It stops the Delve.
Spell Snare doesn't do much in this matchup.
Yeah.
Because Riley just doesn't have that many 2s, if at all.
Yeah, you're on the...
Vendilion Click probably comes in.
Maybe.
It depends on what Marcus is valuing.
Yeah.
But I think Blessed Alliance, Celestial Purge, and Elspeth are
Yep.
3 cards that are 100% coming in.
Yep.
I'm not 100% sure what you're taking out. The spreading seas aren't amazing. The negate's not amazing. It's probably Marcus's, like, dictated by Marcus.
Yeah, definitely. I think Marcus has the decision here.
And, I'm sure Marcus has been prepared for Grixis Shadow.
Yeah, exactly. Again, as discussed previously, Grixis Shadow is a very, very popular, strong deck in the format. I don't think you put together a list of 75 cards without considering the matchup. I mean, granted, he probably didn't consider his previous matchup, like one of the previous matchups against Pillow Fort, but he definitely would have considered this one.
Here you go. Here's Riley's sideboard.
This is Riley's board. So 2 Angers, maybe. What is Cremonious?
Ceremonious rejection.
Sorry.
It's
I can read. Ceremonious rejection.
Counter target color spell.
Okay. Yep.
So not in this matchup.
Not this one.
Collective Brutality is a escalate card. You discard to utilize the escalate ability.
Yeah.
It's neg 2 to target creature. Drain for 2 or discard targeting non-creature spell, I believe. No, instant or sorcery.
I have to look at pointed out the mana curve on the on Riley's deck here.
If Riley knows what's up, he's probably bringing that. Is it Staticaster in? Hero's Downfall.
The Downfall,
Liliana Last Hope is good.
I think the Heroes is it a guaranteed.
And more Stubborn Denials is actually like pretty tech.
Spellbomb maybe. I don't know if your opponent's graveyard's that much of an issue.
Look, there's only Snapcaster.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it. The Stubborn Denials I like in this matchup. I think.
Just being able to get them.
Yeah, I think exactly.
The force
like
spike against like an Elspeth.
Yep.
Is big game.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree. I think you do want the Stubborn Denials in this matchup.
Yeah, so it's Hero's Downfall, Stubborn Denial. If you're expecting the Elspeth to ever land, is it Staticaster's good there?
Yep.
I don't think that's what it's in his sideboard for. Counter Squall is probably coming in as well.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Counter target non-creature spell and they lose life.
They lose life, yeah.
3?
Yep. Yep, would have helped last game. All right.
2 life.
So, and we're off to the races. Riley already. So he's Thought Scoured. He's fetched.
3.
He's shocked.
5, 6. He's on 14.
Yep. So he's fetched and shocked twice. Didn't learn his lesson the first time.
No. He'll probably play a little on the safer side this time.
Yeah, he might not go as low.
Try not to get below the 8.
You definitely want to get there fast though. So with the Grixis deck, you want to get there as soon as possible.
12.
The most efficient.
Shadow's live at a 1/1 now.
Yep, the most efficient way. Oh, it's all that.
Okay, 7 exactly.
Turn 2, 5/5. Seems fine.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that play.
Well, you're with mana floating.
Yep, Stubborn Nile is up.
Good. Magic, everybody.
Catch you later.
Magic. All right, so Marcus is left pondering. Not pondering, but he wish.
Maybe.
I wish he could play Ponder. Ponder would be great.
Maybe Serum Visioning.
Yeah. So he's going to immediately drop a Wall of Omens.
Yep.
That will at least get a block in. I imagine he just immediately is just going to block. I don't think there's no reason for Riley not to attack, and there's no reason for Marcus not to block.
I think there is a reason for Marcus not to block. It depends how much he respects the Death Shadow later, because it's obviously just a 1-turn chump.
Yeah, but I think you might as well keep your life total as high as possible for as long as possible.
You can save more damage down the track.
Yeah, maybe.
So I think there is an argument for not blocking.
But possibly. Yeah, maybe something bigger comes later. But I think for now, my plan, at least if I'm in Marcus's seat now, would be to just stay alive.
Yep.
Remain in the game for as long as possible.
And Riley does have a lot of removal, so down the track, if lethal is ever open,
I think presented the opportunity to prevent 5 damage here, I take. Yeah, that's my initial impression of it. I mean, maybe once again, these guys are in the final. I'm not, so hard to know. But
this will decide it.
I think I block here. Yep,
you block.
All right. Well, let's see if my play pays off and we survive on 5 health. Yep. All right. That's a Thought Seize.
He's going low. There's Elspeth. Celestial Purge.
Negate, Rest in Peace, Jace. They're all good targets.
That Celestial Purge is what I'm looking to take.
Yeah, I think you take the
You've
Purge.
got your 5/5.
The Purge
He doesn't have enough lands for Elspeth.
The Purge
Jace is whatever.
Yep. The Purge is very much probably going to hit your 5/5 next turn.
And Rest in Peace you don't care about because you've already emptied your whole graveyard.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this him saying
Pondering.
these are the ones
This is him considering.
I'm deciding?
What thoughts will be seized today, I wonder?
It's in his hand. Yeah, it has to be the Celestial Purge.
Yeah, I think this is the
It is
Celestial
not
Purge.
exiled.
Wishes. All right. So Riley has another land in hand at least.
He's still got left a blue mana up. So I feel like he's strongly representing that he's got Stubborn Denial, and he does.
He does have a Stubborn Denial.
And a Snapcaster. So the first one goes down, but the second one in the
okay.
in the
That's
ranks.
cool. Play Snapcaster, mate. Yeah, Grixis, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Like I said earlier, this is essentially Grixis control, but with the clock.
With a big ass clock. All right, so there's the rest in peace.
Shut it down now.
Nope.
Stubborn
Okay,
Denial.
wow. Riley just doesn't want to deal with that at all, ever. So, all right, so he wants his Delve stuff up. He also probably is. The Snapcaster.
He has the Snapcaster. The Snapcaster gets turned off.
Yeah, he wants to keep the Snapcaster alive, given he's now still got access to the Snapcaster Stubborn. He's got the Snapcaster Thoughtseize. Like he's got options there.
Yep.
So which is
looks like it's going for a Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize, yeah, Snapcaster Thoughtseize.
I feel like if I was Riley right here, I would sit back on that Stubborn Denial.
I agree. I think you hold the Stubborn longer, unless he has a very clear plan ahead. And
You're probably casting it next turn regardless.
Yeah, I mean, it depends what he takes here. Because okay, so he takes the Gideon. Fresh information. He didn't know about the Gideon, but now he takes the Gideon. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you hold off on that. But then again, the Gideon, like it depends. It's much of a muchness, right? So if you hold up the Stubborn Denial, what you just took with Thoughtseize would probably be countered by the Stubborn Denial anyway.
But Marcus gets a freshie here. It was a land, so not that relevant. This probably just needs to go down. It dies if you go up.
Yeah, I think you're going down. Yep. Mini Fact or Fiction.
Probably looking for some removal.
So that is a Condemn, a Serum Vision, and a Flooded Strand.
I imagine he's going to want that Condemn.
Most likely. So I think, rightly spotted there by Riley. I think Marcus takes the Condemn because that's how he's not losing.
Now, Condemn's actually pretty cute against Grixis Shadow.
It's not bad.
If you condemn the Gurmag Angler, while they're on 8 life,
yes,
you kill Shadow as well.
Kill the Shadow, yeah, it's very sweet
because he gains life.
Yeah, the life gain is very relevant.
Toughness or power?
Is it? So he didn't take the Condemn. Actually, I'm not sure. Is Condemn? I want to say power, but I could be wrong. I want to say power.
Either way, it's going to be 5 from the Gurmag Angler.
Oh, so you're correct. It is toughness. Apologies. My card knowledge. Yeah. Anyways, that would be impressive. That's a bit of a blowout there, but Marcus did not want it. Wanted the land instead, so he took the land and the Serum Visions.
He does have Elspeth in hand.
Yep, wants to play that Elspeth. The Elspeth's a good answer here. It's a lot of chomping.
Riley is drawing like a god, though.
What did Riley rip?
He's got a Snapcaster and another Stubborn Denial in hand.
Oh, good. It sucks to be Marcus right now.
Oh, boy.
All right.
He's building up to that Elspeth, and it is not going to land.
Twice it's going to get counted. Not that. Yeah. Not much is resolving. Let's go with that.
Marcus does have a negate, but it means he has to get to 8 mana. He just doesn't have that time.
Serum Visions looks at
that was a Path to Exile, I believe.
Or a Wall of Omens. I'm not sure. Probably Path.
No, Blessed Alliance.
Blessed Alliance, okay.
Both wrong.
That's a Colonnade, and I can't see the other card because his thumb is very much in the middle of it.
Tech Edge.
Tech Edge, okay. Colonnade, Tech Edge. I don't think you want either.
Blessed Alliance was a good draw, though.
Yeah, Blessed Alliance is nice.
It's going to allow him to kill the Snapcaster and gain 4 life.
Yes. Yep.
If it resolves.
So once again, we're seeing what the Grixis deck does to itself. Riley's down to 5 life already. Not a single point.
Actually, no, it doesn't. It's just getting Stubborn Denialed, and Riley has Snapcaster up.
Yep. So Marcus not having done a single point of damage to Riley, and Riley's on 5. That is something. So that is 7 coming in, putting Marcus to 1.
That's not resolving.
That's going to get Stubborn Denialed. Nope. All right, so Marcus is on 1. He can no longer fetch.
Yep. Elspeth would have to tick up if it does resolve. Ticking down leaves Snapcaster.
Yep.
So you have to chump.
You have to chump. Then you're left on the obligation to be on chump duty for the rest of the match. Well, not necessarily.
No, you get to turn the corner. You will have one chumper, and then you get to tick down Elspeth in that
but
following
there
turn.
was another snap. There's a snapcaster in Riley's hand, is there not? Yep. So
there's a verdict, though. But, yeah, again, snapcaster.
Uncountable.
Uncountable. There we go. That's an out.
So now the question is here, what does Marcus go for? If he goes for the Elspeth play, he loses. If he goes for the Supreme Verdict...
I think Marcus has proven that he is in the know with all of this stuff, and he will go for the Supreme Verdict.
So he's going to play the tech edge out. Yeah, there we go. So he plays the Supreme Verdict. Yep, knows what's up. That's the safest play to be made. Cool. So Snapcaster is immediately getting slammed back down. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Dead.
Yep. Of course, yeah, we didn't account for the fact that you could just play it afterwards, of course. All right, so final game. This has been an interesting 2 matches. Bit back and forth. Been good.
Well, Marcus will be back on the play this time around, which means Riley doesn't get to pressure as quickly.
Yeah, so Riley's just going to reassess his sideboard there. Just make sure he hasn't...
I imagine those fatal pushes probably came out.
It looks like he's putting something else in or back in. I can't remember.
Was that a stubborn denial out?
Yeah, it looks like it was.
For a blue card.
Something blue. Didn't say what it was.
Or was it a stubborn denial in for something blue? Don't know.
Not sure.
I imagine the discard's probably going to stay in. Inquisition's not as good.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that actually was.
I think on the play, Marcus's resting pieces are going to be so much better.
Yes.
That game,
yep.
Riley got to utilise it.
Oh, yeah.
He was on the play, and he got to just jam the Go Mag Angler on turn 2.
Turn 1 land, turn 2 rest in peace.
Yeah, and then shut it down.
Yep. Definitely very good for Riley. Sorry, for Marcus, rather.
Not very good for Riley.
Long day. Bad for Riley. Bad. Good. Marcus, good. Riley, bad. All right.
So what did we see Marcus bring in? We saw this... The Blessed Alliance, we saw the Celestial Purge, we saw the Condemn. We saw the Elspeth. We saw the Rest in Peace.
Yeah, quite a bit. There's a lot of things.
We saw a lot of his sideboard cards.
But
and still lost.
Well, I mean, double Stubborn Denial, Riley did exactly what he wants to do. Like, that was perfect from Riley. Yep. I mean, Stubborn Denial, something relevant. Snapcaster Mage, Stubborn Denial. Snapcaster Mage. The first Snapcaster Mage hit Thoughtseize,
yep.
And then second Stubborn Denial. And not to mention the information that was gained from those Thoughtseizes. The Thoughtseizes was like perfect information for Riley.
Yeah, he got to see so many sideboard cards, and so he knows what's up.
He knew exactly what he was playing, like what he was playing around and against for each of those turns. Now, that's a lot of land.
Marcus's hand is actually like pretty good.
Riley's looking at a lot of land. That's like 4 land in his hand, I think, currently.
He's got a Serum Visions. He's fine.
Serum Visions and a Tasiga.
Serum Visions on the draw. He's fine.
No, it's not too bad. Serum Visions, Tasiga, land, Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah, he's fine. That's keep.
Yep.
Marcus has 3 land, I believe. Monastery Mentor, Supreme Verdict, and Elspeth. I don't remember what the last card was, unless I listed 7. I was just not sure.
Yeah, we'll see. So the Swift Spear, I imagine, coming down early.
Swift Spear?
Monastery Swift Spear.
Oh, right.
You said Monastery Swift Spear,
didn't I did. Maybe I did say it. Monastery Mentor is what I meant.
Oh, of course. No, did you say Swift Spear? I don't know. I'm tired. It's the white one, not the red one.
It's something Monastery.
It's Monastery Mentor.
There you go. These are the Serum Visions we were talking about.
So Serum Visions
pushed himself down to 17, which I think is just standard play for Shadow. Every turn 1 they go to 17.
Yeah, they don't play. Do they play basics?
They do play basics.
1 or 2 basics.
Path to Exile is just Look, Red's a splash in this deck.
Yeah.
Colligan's Command and the option of Lightning Bolt and some sideboard cards is
there it is as mentioned.
And funnily enough,
turn 2 rest in peace.
Yeah, there's that. And the other thing is that a 3-color mana base is better than a 2-color mana base in Modern.
Yep.
Which is a bit sad that that's the case.
Yes.
So the blue-black is not the option because adding the fetch lands.
Yep.
Is just big game.
So the rest in peace here definitely going to slow down Riley.
Especially since he has the Tasiga in hand.
Yeah, for sure.
That's now 6 mana 4/5.
Yes.
Not as good.
Not so great.
1 mana 4/5? Great. 6 mana 4/5? Not so.
So Marcus got a stable board state, got a Supreme Verdict in hand. He's feeling pretty good here.
100%.
On the play, rest in peace, into a Wall of Omens, draws a card, sitting on a Wrath of God. Not a Wrath of God, sorry, a Supreme Verdict. He's got an Elspeth. Snapcaster's not great.
Yeah,
that's
he's
just a 2-1.
building the clock. He's just putting a 2/1 down.
That's a 2-1.
And it's just going to get blocked.
Yep.
Can't get through the wall.
Blocked for a while. There's another shock coming down, putting Riley to 12.
Yep.
Now Marcus is probably, I want to say maybe just saying land go, unless he has something to.
Right.
Colling's command.
Here's a lesson learned.
Yeah, so he's going to get done, but no.
No, he's just discarding the.
Oh, discarding the Supreme Verdict. I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, all of his things get pushed back a lot. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I mean, he's sitting on an Elspeth. Oh, no, I agree. No, so he's sitting. Thinking about it, so he's sitting on an Elspeth and a Monastery.
He's got another Supreme Verdict in hand.
Yeah, and he's got. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Sure. Obviously, he doesn't have the colours to cast it, but I mean, it's not that hard for him to get them.
Same argument can be made for the Elspeth.
Yeah, true. But I think if your plan is to play the Monastery Mentor and to play the Elspeth, the last thing you want to be doing is then casting a Wrath.
Yep, 100%.
So Monastery Mentor comes down. And also, I mean, just having the second, if as I didn't see his hand, but if he has a second, he does. So he's got a second Supreme Verdict, which means that maybe now Riley's less likely to play around, he's more likely to overextend into a Supreme Verdict.
Yep.
Assuming that his opponent doesn't have any. I don't know. There's arguments to be made for both. Marcus, land go. No land go, just the vanilla go.
What have we seen here?
That's another 2-1.
Yep.
Unleash the water pistols.
Trying to ambush Viper the Monastery Mentor, I guess.
Got him. Street Wraith. Thought Scale. That's the one.
That's just a redraw.
Got there. That literally is cycling a card for no gain. That card could be something else.
I guess at this point you'd target Marcus.
Yeah.
Mill.
Yeah. Yep. There's no reason milling
put 2 of
yourself.
your cards in your exile.
There's no reason milling yourself. If you want a different card that is not that card, you might as well have Marcus exile 2 cards. Now Marcus in an interesting spot. I think you don't. I don't think you're blocking here.
No. Never blocking here.
Yeah. So. Oh no! Misses the land again. So yeah, Thought Scour targeting Marcus.
Yep.
Hits 2 land. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Misses
hitting the 2 lands.
Misses 2.
He's got a Cryptic Command in hand though.
That's not too bad, but I mean missing.
But Riley does have 2 counterspells in hand.
Yeah, missing land drop into land, missing 2 land drops in a row, and then watching your opponent Thought Scour away 2 lands off the top of your deck hurts pretty bad. Considering one of them is a Celestial Colonnade and your opponent's on 6.
Yeah.
That hurts. So Cryptic Command, trigger.
Yeah, we get a guy.
Hero's Downfall targeting.
We still get a guy though.
Still get the guy. We get a monk. We get a prowess monk. But we are not attacking.
He's letting the draw resolve.
Yeah, I don't think he cares about the draw. He's better off holding on to a more relevant spell. In that situation, all that was going to do was allow Marcus to get.
You got the land. You got a land.
Yeah. So all that was. Marcus's plan there was he wanted to draw a card, but also get the value of getting a swing through, maybe get 3 damage in. Riley doesn't care so much because he's got the 2 counters. Well, 2 force spikes.
Prowess is a big game here.
Yeah.
If Marcus has cheap spells,
I mean, it would have been better if Riley did deal with the main source of the issue. There's no more monks coming.
Yep.
There's only 1.
Getting aggressive.
Yeah, so Riley getting aggressive, not respecting the prowess triggers. I mean,
does he have the removal here?
He has. It looks like another Hero's Downfall. No, is it?
Fatal Push.
Fatal Push. Okay. Yep. So he has the removal. Good spot here for Riley. Marcus has got to feel a bit under pressure now, knowing your opponent's on 5 and they're swinging in with both their blockers.
Yeah,
all their mana
like
up.
Marcus is looking for the chump here. Yep. Realised he's not the aggressor.
Yeah. Holding on to the Wrath, interestingly.
Well, look, I think he just wants to bait like counter spells and.
I don't know if you just wrath there. Because, I mean, you
can just wait a turn.
Yeah, but you're going to lose your creature. You're going to lose your Snapcaster anyway. Why take the extra 2 damage if... I don't know, maybe he wants him to play another creature?
Life Treadler's Resource, I think, is the debate.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's trying to push through that draw spell, try to get more lands, get more to deal with. Because Riley's counter spells are all 2 or less.
Yeah, it's true.
Marcus, on the other hand...
Marcus still has the
needs to try to jam the threat. This is getting countered.
That's getting...
Marcus is taking 2.
Oh, yeah, right. That's the... what's it called? Counter Squad.
Counter Squad.
Cool card. Damn. Now Marcus feels bad. Yeah. So Riley's still sitting on another counterspell, I want to say.
Yeah, and Riley can just, I think... There we go.
There's the path. Okay. That's probably resolving. I think
Depends. Riley doesn't have another threat. He has a Tassiger,
I
actually.
think if you're Riley, you just let it go.
Chance to just...
You're not fighting over that.
Let it go, then jam the Tassiger.
Your opponent's tapped out. You let it go. I mean, he doesn't know about the Wrath, but your opponent's tapped out. You just let that go. It's a 2-1. It's not worth a counterspell.
Yep, I agree.
And if your opponent is swordsing your 2-1, you got to think that they're running out of stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, Marcus is getting clocked.
So he's going to Thought Scour in response?
There was a Jace and a... I didn't see that
one.
Under. But it was a spell, so that's not great.
It was a spell?
At this point, I think Marcus just wants spells.
Yeah, he's got his 7 land actually now.
Elspeth was the one that he wants to stick, and that was the one he needs lands for.
Oh, so he's going to counter it. Okay. Wants to keep the clock up. What's interesting is even if he resolves... The thing is the...
Double Supreme Verdict. Got it covered.
Yeah, I was going to say, even if... Because the Tassiger combined with the Snapcaster Mage. Oh, risky.
Ripping down...
He's on 1. Whoa, that's risky as hell.
Where's the top deck gut shot when you want
it? Got him. All right, well, both players... Wow. So, now, this is interesting. So, Marcus... no, of course, Riley has perfect information as to Marcus's hand.
Yep, except for that one he just drew.
Yeah, but so he's just going to sit on this. He is literally going to ride the Snapcaster Mage for the next 3 turns until Marcus answers it.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything else. He doesn't need to.
That's right. 100%. I mean, Marcus has got to assume there's no Death Shadow in hand at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you're Riley, you don't need to play a creature. You've got a 3-turn clock on and know that the only answer he has is condemn. Okay. All right, I'll take it back.
Problem solved.
All right. Yep. So, right.
Yeah, it does not go to the graveyard or exile. It gets to the bottom of the library.
So gains
1 life.
1 life. It was toughness, correct. Inquisition?
Whiff. I didn't see what the cards were, but it was a whiff.
It was a whiff. All right. We know one of them. We know one of them is a Force of Will. No, Force of Will? Supreme Verdict?
Supreme Verdict in the land. All over the shop, Marcus.
Man, it's been a long day. It's been a really long day. What am I talking about? All right.
He's bricking a land. Marcus is bricking a land in hand to defend against the Colgan's
another
command.
Inquisition off. Hits the second Force of Will. Does not matter.
Force of Will.
Did I say Force of Will?
You did.
I said, what am I doing? Rest in peace. What? All right, Legacy on the brain right now. I don't know why. Apologies.
Yeah,
all right.
Here's the Tasker. Tap out.
The man in the throne. Marcus obliged to answer that with a Wrath.
Yep. Detention Sphere.
Oh, the top decks are real. All right. We got a game. Lads. All right, so Marcus has...
Riley, I think, is still in the commanding position here, but...
Oh, is he?
He just ripped a couple of threats and a fatal push.
Well, Marcus...
Colonnade can't get through.
Marcus has a Wrath, and he's got a Wall of Omens. Chooses to play the Wrath, not the Wall of Omens.
Oh, he just plays Wall of Omens post-combat.
Yeah, that plays it post. Yeah, of course.
You get to keep going now.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I get cool. My play is as sloppy as my commentary right now.
So Riley's got a Death Shadow and a Fatal Push and a Gurmag Angler in hand. Oh, no, it's a Snapcaster, Gurmag, and Fatal Push.
Okay.
Gurmag's not live because he doesn't have enough mana.
Mm-hmm.
So Snapcaster is just an end step threat.
Looks like Marcus is sitting on a land and a Jace. He's going to fire off the Jace. I think you go down with Jace here because you definitely go down with Jace here.
Yeah,
Yep.
if we have perfect information,
No, I think
so he's meant
regardless.
to go up.
Well, is
Perfect
he?
information, he's meant to go up because there's a snapcaster coming down on end step and it's going to kill.
Yeah, it's going to kill him, but I think regardless, even with perfect information,
Just grab Dispel, I believe, instead of...
with perfect information, I think you got one card in hand. It's a land. I think you need to go up. You need the cards. Oh, it's a Wall of Omens in play though.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Down is 100% correct. Down is 100% correct. There's a reason Marcus is on the top table.
Upon reassessment.
Boom, block.
All right, and that's going to get... I didn't see what Riley drew, though.
He has a land by the look of it.
Land, Fatal Push.
Fetch, go to 1. No.
So choosing not to... Interestingly enough, choosing not to Fatal Push the Wall of Omens.
Oh, no, he'd be dead. There's a Celestial Conlade on board. This is why.
Oh, that's fresh information. Yeah,
And
so that's getting
Dispel,
Fatal Pushed.
That's game.
Oh, that's game.
Game.
Oh, all right.
GG.
All right, well, this is why we're commentary and these guys are on table 1. That was awesome. Marcus earning the win there.
Yeah, 100%.
Earning the W. Wow, that was impressive play back and forth.
Good lines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
how many mistakes did we make?
many.
A lot.
Many. Even naming cards incorrectly was great.
That was you.
Yeah,
I'm not going to take credit for that one.
I'll take all the credit. It's fine. All right, so congratulations to Marcus taking out the Pptq to the
Rivals of Ixalan.
Rivals of Ixalan.
He'll get a RPTQ invite.
He will?
Which I believe this one will be in Sydney.
Ooh.
Not 100% sure. The last one was in Adelaide. The next one, the one coming up, is in Melbourne. So it will either be Brisbane or Sydney.
All right, cool.
But I believe it's Sydney.
Oh, so I imagine he'll be travelling. You don't.
Oh, you can play them online.
Oh, you're right. You can do the online ones, of course. Yeah, of course, you have the option.
And he'll get a sweet promo.
Yep.
And he'll be top 4s. Actually, it depends on attendance now. But as a concept, I'm going to say if he top 4s, he'll get to go to the Pro Tour.
Yeah.
For Rivals of Ixalan.
Well, definitely demonstrating great format knowledge, understanding of his deck, his opponent's deck, the meta. Played that perfectly.
Yeah.
Realised was definitely on the back foot for most of that game,
100%.
particularly game 3.
He was behind the 8 ball and he got there.
Understood.
And he did that in the quarters as well against the Pillow Fort deck.
Yes.
He played that when we first come in onto it.
Yep.
We thought he was behind by a lot and the game was over.
Yep.
And he went and pulled that one out.
Yep. So demonstrating that he was the why he won, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Thank you very much, guys, for being with us. That was our Pptq. Subscribe to us on Facebook. Follow us on subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. We live stream on Twitch as well. Lots of content, lots of different games. So if you enjoyed, definitely come back and see what else we put up. Thanks, guys.